Another day this week to report tree damage because of all the thunderstorm winds and those trees landing on power lines. Not only did we have some power outages in Jefferson County, Teton County, and just saw a report for Clark County. So things are pretty wild out there this week as far as weather's concerned. Well, we got more heat in the forecast. It's still summer, right? And unfortunately, we got more wind tomorrow, and that means fire danger will be higher than usual. Elevated fire danger because of that. Relatively low humidity, so fire danger still pretty high. In fact, it may be a bit more so for some areas than they were today. We'll have the wind, but minus the thunderstorm, so staying storm-free this weekend. The wind will actually be driven down from a cold front that's already starting to push through eastern Washington. As this cold front gets closer and punches across the Gem State during the daytime tomorrow, that's when the wind will start to pick up, especially in the upper Snake River Plain and parts of the upper highlands. We could see winds gusting 35 to 40 miles per hour, but with no cloud cover, no rain, no thunderstorms. It's all from this cold front, at least atmospherically, kind of messing with the air around us before it gets here. So there's that red flag warning starting at noon tomorrow until 8 p.m. for most of the Snake River Plain. I say most because this red flag warning does not include Pocatello, so Gate City, we get a break. With that said, we're still going to have some wind, but it won't be quite as strong as our neighbors up north. At American Falls, you're on the outer edges of it. Yeah, just right outside, but Aberdeen definitely in the red flag warning. Higher than usual fire danger, dry heat, and of course the wind out there. It seems like we're going to be certainly tired of the wind here by the time this month ends. 60 for a low for your Friday night in Pocatello with a mostly clear sky. 52 will be the low Friday night in Idaho Falls. We'll call it mostly clear as well. Red flag warning starting at noon. We're still going to hit 90 with a lot of sunshine, a bit sunnier than it was today. And there are the sustained wind speeds out of the southwest 20 to 30 with gusts 35 to 40. Pocatello, wind won't be quite as strong. It will be windy in the afternoon, and we will be a couple degrees hotter than Idaho Falls with southwest winds 15 to 25, maybe some gusts up around 30. But just be careful if you're going to be out and about. Want to do what you can to help prevent wildfires, even if you're not in a red flag warning zone. Your Saturday's temperature map, almost 90 up in Rexburg. We'll be in the lower 80s in Island Park. 85 in Chalice, a comfortable day over in Stanley at 78. As we zoom out, travel tracker, you can see where it's going to be the windiest. Evanston, of course, the Snake River Plain, windy up in Yellowstone. Not much in the way of thunderstorm activity, just some afternoon shade in Salmon and Sun Valley with high temperatures there in the mid to upper 80s, and Capital City will hit 94. Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast. A little less in the way of wind on Sunday. We're still hot. We're still in the lower 90s, but we break out of those lower 90s for a couple of days. Tuesday and Wednesday, upper 80s, so not quite so hot. Now for Idaho Falls, red flag warning tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. We're in the 90s, and then not quite so warm starting Tuesday. Rexburg, same thing. We're upper and almost 90 the next 3 days, and we'll stay with those 80s all the way through next Friday. Blackfoot 7-day forecast right at 90. For the next 3 days, some extra windiness tomorrow, and then not quite so hot for your Tuesday. That'll be a nice little break. And Teton area will be in the 80s for the next 7 days with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. And for the Central Mountains, partly sunny all weekend with highs in the mid to upper 80s.